Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
This is Corbin Carroll. That clips the zone, and the home opener is underway. Next offering is down low. That one missed. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. And now Hunter Goodman. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Fought off foul. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Good eye in that spot.
That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a situation where you have to go after this hitter at the plate. You don't want to deal with the guy on deck, especially with a runner on.
Out to short. Tosses across to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Well, Bruce, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Fouls one off. 2-2. That's down and in.
Count.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Gary Sanchez stands in here.
0-1.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to fight.
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. Davis collects, fires to first in time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Back here in Pittsburgh. And pitching in this game, Ryan Wu. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jackson Chourio leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Foul ball there.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Man at second.
Ball, that's inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Sanchez fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now here is Nick Lofton. Crochet back to work. Lofton measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second.
Safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lifted in the air, right field. Langford makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. And now it's Christian Walker.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Not
Ball
close
1, no
with
strike.
that one. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Lofton stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
inside.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Brett Wisely steps in for the Royals. That one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Chourio makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Isaac Paredes. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball.
And a breaking
that's
ball
out.
misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a pitch. That one out to right. Squeezes it. 1 away. Up next for the Pirates, Addison Barger. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. 2 away. At the plate, Wyatt Langford. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Wisely makes the grab, and that's the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And he lays down a bunt. And that's foul. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now, Hunter Goodman. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Brings it in. And there's one down. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Walked his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Safe. Move to second, and he dives back in safely.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here is Gary Sanchez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. On the ground to short, Adames. Feed to second, that's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Jackson Chourio, doubled his first time up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lofton sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. A little up front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Next offering upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that
2
one
balls,
hit 97 on the gun. That one fouled off, 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Willie Adames stands in. And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Walker up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. 4th inning underway, no score. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Brett Wisely steps in for the Royals.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate.
Base hit right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Luis Garcia. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now the batter now, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Flied to right his first time. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Line drive. Adames the throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's going to be Addison Barger. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is inside ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Crochet back to work. Carroll in his 3rd season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
Well, these Royals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a ball popped up. Neto puts it away for the out. 1 down. So here's the Royals DH, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 2 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He goes down looking. Rafael Devers up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first. And here is O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, tag, out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez. That one in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. Back here in Pittsburgh, stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Nick Lofton steps in for the Royals.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 37, Matt.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Colton Cowser, a runner at first for him, nobody out. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swung on, belted. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the shortstop, Willy Adames. 1 for 2.
Adames.
Now move to first. And he's back in on a dive. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz running hard to get it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And next up for the Royals, Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list elite defensive first baseman. And that one finds its way through. The throw to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Wisely swings through it for strike 1. That one lifted to left. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. And first offering is fouled off. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one way outside. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
1 ball.
Ow.
2 strikes.
1 out. Base is empty. That misses the zone. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
To the right side. Fires over to first. Awesome play there.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Up next for the Pirates, Vinny Pasquantino. And that is out of play. And now the count is even. Squirts away a little bit. Swings and misses. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong brings it in, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 51.
To the right side. The tag, and he's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Devers in the box lays off for ball 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. They can't seem to break. Bottom of the 7th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Addison Barger. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one. Paredes gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Wyatt Langford. New pitcher on now, Graham Ashcraft.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Roll to short, could be 2. To second for 1.
That's an out.
And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter. There's Gary Sanchez. 1 for 3.
Gary Sanchez. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 33, Hunter Gaddis.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Blake Sabol. And a base hit into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong.
0-1's the count.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On a dead sprint, racing back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Kowser up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And that's
Ball
down and
three.
away.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. So up now for Kansas City, Willy Adames. And Willie fouls one back. Gaddis, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. That's inside.
That's inside.
And the count is even 2 and 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finished. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. High fly ball out to center field. Hauls it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Davis,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes outside. And it finds its way through for a hit.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now here is Jackson Chourio in the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Now fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong pulls it down. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 3-zip. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Inside, almost got him. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at PNC Park, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Walker. Now pitching for the Pirates. Number 59.
And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Pitch in the dirt. 3-1. That one in triple digits.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that off. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Wisely, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Inside. 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Quickly to second for 1. On to first. Double play. Just got it there in time. So they're down to their final out. And now Corbin Carroll. He was late there, strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Check swing, and that's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Duran is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 here. And a curve is down and in.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. Crochet with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that.